Hi, and welcome back to Personal Development 365 Days. This is day 5. So on day 5, I woke up thinking, okay, what is the big question today? And the big question that I have a lot from more of my private clients, and something that people will ask me in just when we engage in conversation, is what is the meaning of life? Which is quite a spiritual, big question here. But for me, it's also quite simple. Life has no meaning, absolutely no meaning whatsoever, until you decide what meaning it has. So the meaning that you give life is what life will give. So if you give it that it's a struggle, life will give you struggle. If you give it that it's a combination of struggle and flow, and it's of hardships and joys, you'll get hardships and you'll get joys. Whatever you decide things mean, that's what they'll be. So I want you to think back of when a child is born. When a child is born, it has no references and it has no experience to anything. It doesn't know anything. It doesn't understand anything. And when it sees something, it hasn't got the ability to say, this is, and therefore it means nothing. However, as it starts to grow and learn from the environment, from its parents, it starts to actually attach meaning to events and meaning to things. And this is how we start to have an opinion. This is how our values and our beliefs start to sort of form. And therefore, when things happen to us as adults, we can say from our core that this is what this means. This means whatever you've decided. So your life's meaning is all about what you have decided it means. So here's a little bit of a challenge or an exercise for you, is to think about certain parts of your life, and especially, the good stuff, leave it alone. But the stuff that you don't quite feel happy with, and ask yourself, what does this mean to me? Does this mean that I am not good enough? Does this mean I am not resourceful? Does this mean I'm not liked? Does this mean I'm a failure? What does this mean? Think about that situation that you have in your life and just ask yourself from your core, what does this mean about me? What does this mean for me in life? When this happens, what do I see it as? What's my interpretation for it? And then try and go in and ask yourself, how did I get this meaning? How is it that I've come to this conclusion? And is this true for every single situation? Can this change for me? Can I think and feel about this in a slightly different way that will give me a different feeling inside, so therefore I can feel more resourceful? So have a look at the things in your life that you're not quite happy with, and just ask yourself, what does this mean? And do I want to hold on to that meaning? Or is it time now, at this place where you are, with this insight, to do something different? So I wish you well. Give me some comments, any questions or anything that you want me to speak about, or if you've got any sort of comments about what you've already heard, and I will happily answer them. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care and all the best.